The main speaker was the State Minister in the Ministry of Local Government and Community Development, Colin Fagan. Addressing the ceremony, Minister Fagan commended all support groups that worked with the local authorities across the island. Minister Fagan says the awards bestowed on the various stakeholders is a testament of the support that the government receives from the private sector.
First of all, I'd like to commend the organizers, those persons who worked hard and tirelessly to ensure that this function, we're able to put on this function today, and also to commend the recipients. And I realize that not only those persons within the Ministry of Local Government and Community Development are getting awards, but we have those outside of the ministry. And it goes to show that we are mindful of the support that we're getting from our partners in the private sector and outside of government. I don't want to give it away, but I know that the Food for the Poor, JSIF, and other organizations such as these, who are really partners with us, as far as Food for the Poor is concerned, we know that they are assisting in the communities through the building of basic schools, housing solutions, and of course, we wouldn't survive with the infirmaries if the Food for the Poor was not part of our support group. As far as JSIF is concerned, JSIF, as you know, is always there in the community, working with the communities, whether it's education, whether it's school, whether it's health, whatever area in the community, they're always there for support. So we want to say to them how grateful we are for their support to local government and community development and to the communities throughout Jamaica. You'll also realize that as we move forward with the reform process in local government, we're encouraging the local authorities to do all what they can do to be self-sufficient and not dependent solely on the parochial revenue fund. And so we know that there are those communities, those organizations, those local authorities out there that are working hard to make a difference in their local authority. And I'm sure those that have done very well, based on the research that we have done, will be rewarded today. Not only are we looking at those areas of income for councils, but we're looking at councils that are working closely with their communities and educating the communities about what we need to do to reform local government. And so we have also identified some of those councils and will give them due recognition here this afternoon.
The awardees, the Kingston and St. Andrew Corporation, the KSAC, for outstanding performance in improvement in overall property tax collections. The Westmoreland Parish Council for outstanding performance in engaging citizens' participation in the affairs of local government. The St. Elizabeth Parish Council for its efforts at improving the welfare of the poor. The St. Thomas Parish Council for outstanding performance in enhancing own source revenue. The Manchester Parish Council was awarded jointly with the Westmoreland Parish Council for best overall performance in the implementation of core local government reform initiatives. The local authorities have been encouraged to do all they can to be self-sufficient and make a difference in each parish council.